This is Help Wanted, the show that tackles all the big work questions you cannot ask anyone else. I'm Jason Pfeiffer, editor-in-chief of Entrepreneur Magazine.
And I'm New York Times bestselling author and money expert, Nicole Lapin.
The helpline is open.
Even though the Great Resignation of 2021 has slowed, I think the urge to quit or just thinking about quit is still burning bright for a lot of us. Not me. I'm a lifelong M&N'er, but remember, there are always options if you're not loving your job. Of course, you can always jump on the bandwagon and resign, but just because the current jobs market is a worker's market doesn't mean that quitting your job is a risk-free endeavor. If you don't have any other work lined up, you could be looking at a lull where you don't have any money coming in. And let's be honest, not everyone is in the position to cut off income. So, realistically, there will be times when you need to keep a job you don't love. I'm pretty sure we've all been there. I have. I'm sure you have. I think we'd be hard-pressed to find someone who hasn't. There is no shame in paying your bills. So, if you find yourself in that scenario, here are 5 things you can do to hate your job less. Number 1, take on a new project. Okay, so I am on your team. You know I am on your team, but I will say a pet peeve of mine is when employees think it's their company's job to make them happy and fulfilled. Yes, it is absolutely a company's responsibility to take good care of their employees and make sure that everyone is safe and treated fairly. But to be honest, companies don't have an obligation to make sure you're feeling fulfilled. That is your job. You're the only person who can make sure you're meeting your professional goals, so you're going to have to take the reins, and that means playing an active role in seeking out internal opportunities that spark your interest. So, if you're feeling like your current job isn't giving you enough leadership experience, start a mentorship program. If you're working in HR, but you really want to be working in partnerships, research some new potential clients and pitch them to your boss, and be sure to mention that you want to be the one to lead the partnership. Number 2, DIY an internal meet and greet. You work at your company, but how well do you know your company? Do some research and find someone in management or leadership who leads a project that you find super cool, and then just reach out. It's as simple as that. In general, cold outreach will work more often than you think it will. But again, it won't be completely cold outreach because you have something in common: your company. Number 3, ask for more money. If you're not happy at your job, money won't buy you happiness, but it surely helps. Jason and I have talked about tips for asking your boss for a raise before on the show. If you want a refresher on those or a little extra practice, I've linked those episodes in the show notes. Number 4, go fishing. If you're feeling really stuck at work, it could be valuable just to go and look what else is out there. And I mean, seriously, just look. You don't even need to have any intention of applying. Either you'll see that there is no other job that you're interested in and you'll appreciate where you are now even more, or you'll see that there are other options and you don't need to stay somewhere that doesn't make you happy. There are plenty of fish in the sea, but that doesn't mean you need to cast a line. Sometimes knowing that there are other options out there can make all the difference just by making you feel that you have the power over your work situation. Number 5, have a check-in with your boss. That's right. Your work qualms don't have to be a secret. Sure, you don't want to signal to your boss that you're thinking of quitting because they will stop looking at you as a long-term investment and will likely give you less opportunities. But instead, you could say something like this: I'm feeling like I could be doing more in the company. Where do you feel like our team has the most opportunity to improve and learn and grow? I'm telling you, bosses love to hear shit like this. And there is a very good chance a conversation like this will lead to either an awesome new project opportunity you're stoked about, or just brownie points for your boss. And one last tip. I know that in a perfect world, your company would focus on mentorship and helping you with your goals and professional dreams. But unfortunately, companies like that are rare gems. So remember that even though you won't find it in any job description, part of your work at work is to make sure you're having your own meaningful experience at your job. So try these 5 tips and see if you can address your own needs. My point here is you can create your dream job without actually getting another job.
Help Wanted is a production of Money News Network. Help Wanted is hosted by me, Jason Pfeiffer.
And me, Nicole Lapin. Our executive producer is Morgan Lavoie. If you want some help, email our helpline at helpwanted@moneynewsnetwork.com for the chance to have some of your questions answered on the show. And follow us on Instagram at Money News and TikTok at Money News Network for exclusive content and to see our beautiful faces. Maybe a little dance.
Oh, I didn't sign up for that.
All right, well, talk to you soon.